Hey everybody, my name is Guhan Subramanian. For those who haven't met before, I'm a professor at Harvard Business School and Harvard Law School, and also the faculty director. My wife Helen and I live in 10 Akron Street on campus.
My name is Nancy Hill, and I'm a developmental psychologist and professor in the Graduate School of Education, and we live at 5 Cowperthwaite.
And I am Rendell Howell. I am a account manager for a financial technology firm.
My name is Theo Howell, and I live in 5 Cowperthwaite.
I'm Nancy Winship, and we live at 29 Garden Street, and we are faculty directors in the Graduate Commons program.
I am Chris Winship, and I also live at 29 Garden Street. So I'm a professor of sociology, and I'm also a senior member of the faculty at the Kennedy School.
So I'm Vinny Manoharan. I'm a professor in the School of Engineering and Applied Sciences and the Department of Physics here at Harvard.
And my name is Michelle Carter. I'm at Northern Essex Community College, where I'm a professor of visual art.
And we live in Peabody Terrace.
We are obviously going through COVID, as all of us are, in a best way we can. Every day is different. Every day is a challenge. We hope that you and your family are all staying safe.
Well, one of the things all couples wonder is what it would be like to live with each other 24/7. And we've found out it's great. It's very positive.
We have a young son, and he's going to be 2 in a couple months. So a third of his life has been during the pandemic, and he actually just really started consistently walking at the beginning of the pandemic.
We've made walking with him a daily habit, and we walk all around the grounds, and we walk all around with him.
And it's been really nice to have the extra time with him. It's also been very difficult, especially at the beginning, the span of time where we didn't have any childcare and we had both of our jobs. So for people who are dealing with that kind of thing, I think we can really relate to that.
We can do a lot on Zoom, but what I really miss is that when families came to our home, they brought their children, and their children would dig in Theo's toy box and they would play together, and so we would have these relationships with families.
I know Theo and I have been spending a lot of time right out in the front of our building. And anyone who comes by, particularly a couple of our folks, residents who we know live here, and especially the needy children, we'll be out there waving and say hello and trying to greet them.
I think as a faculty director, we are just really trying to be creative. And one of the things that we found that we can do is we can invite people to events as guests that we could never have done if we had to bring them into our living room. And so just a couple of weeks ago, we hosted one of our good friends and a conductor of the Duke Symphony. Now, he would not have flown up for that event, but we could Zoom him in for a table of 10 discussion in a way we would not have been able to do before.
One thing that I've done differently, obviously, is to teach online and to interact with the GCP residents online. So I did a session over the summer that was a lot of fun. Not as good as being in person, but we did a session on some of the broken deals in the COVID environment, and I presented, and there was a good discussion over Zoom.
Obviously, all of our lives have changed and become remote and just become a lot more intense. I think that meant we had to really reflect on what people's needs are now, and how can we address some of them, like having an art project that's family oriented for when you're stuck at home and the kids are bouncing off the walls, like something that you can come together and do, and also meet residents.
We find that Zoom dinners work extremely well. Sometimes just with one other resident, sometimes with a number of residents. And it really gives us the ability to share a meal together and to talk and catch up on each other's lives. It works extremely well.
Events are more targeted and they're smaller and a bit more intimate, and that gives us a chance to really hear from people in detail about what their needs are.
It's been challenging. It's been a tough time for all of us, but we're getting through this together, and hopefully the end is coming soon. Hope everyone stays safe. Thanks a lot.